Hey everyone, good morning. Monday Motivation with Mary. I'm back. I wasn't here last Monday, but I think I did a post to get you guys motivated. How's everyone doing this Monday? Can you believe that it's like October's almost over? That's kind of freaking me out and kind of excited because I have a lot of things planned for 2020. Today, you can find me here every Monday morning, 7 a.m., 7 minutes of motivation. And today, we're talking about mistakes. Now, we're all human, we make mistakes, but why, as a business owner, does it seem so much bigger, right? So last Friday, I made the epic mistake of getting my time zones incorrect or mixed up. I had the wrong time on my calendar for something really, really important. I had 11:30 ingrained in my head. 11:30, 11:30. I'm going to be doing this master class. Well, I'm not. I had invited Marissa, who's a colleague that we met on LinkedIn, and she is like the bomb at writing copy. Copy that sells, a copy that gets people to open your emails. I look forward to her emails every week because they're just written in a way that I can relate, and just, she adds a bit of fun and flair and personal. And I think that's the key, is to be personal in your emails. So anyways, she had agreed to do a 1 hour masterclass to my private group. That's a lot of her time for free. Like, she's going to come in and teach us the top 3 things about writing copy and give us some real solid examples so we could go out there and write some better copy for either ads or emails or posts on Facebook. So I had 11:30 ingrained in my head. I was all ready. I'd done like, hey guys, don't forget, I made an event in my private group so people would be reminded of this. We had a ton of people going to this event online, of course. And I started working on a project, right? All of a sudden, I'm checking my emails, and she says, hey, Mary, I'm in the broadcast room ready to go live. And I was like, she's early. Maybe she wanted to test something. I had the time zone wrong. I'm in Pacific Daylight Time. She's in Central Time. Epic mistake. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, do you still have time? And of course she didn't. She's booked with clients. And so we're working on rescheduling that. But my first thought was, what do I do? Okay. Do I own up, right? Which is technically what I typically do. Do I say there was a technical error? Do I try to push it under the rug and just be like, oops, sorry? No. My way of handling mistakes is always to say, it happened. I did that. And so I went into my group, I did a post, and I did like a boomerang photo of me like hitting my head, like, oh my gosh, how did I do that? And I know you guys, I asked, like, how do you not do that? Google Calendar, of course. And I had it on my Google Calendar. I just had the wrong time zone. And I thought, did I make the mistake? Did they make the mistake? And I read the emails. I made the mistake. So why, as a business owner, does it feel so much larger than life? I'll tell you why. Because I was letting people down in my group. We were all excited for this masterclass, and Marissa blocked this time off. She's very in demand. She has a very solid business. She's not just a startup. I mean, this woman is kicking butt in the copy world. She has Copy Chat 2.0 is her, I think, private group or Copy Chat. And I was on her podcast, Copy Chat 2.0. She's just amazing. So I felt sad. I felt kind of like an idiot or a turd. And my group, the members were very forgiving. And of course, we're going to try to reschedule this. But it got me to thinking about something else. As a professional, when you make a mistake, does that lessen your credibility or the perception of how others see you? I don't know the answer to that. I'm hoping no, but I'm imagining it could if it was a bigger mistake, right? And you see some of those marketing gimmicks that people are like, oh, we made a mistake on the pricing and we're dropping it, or, oh, we are giving you the replay. And I'm not talking about those kinds of mistakes because those really aren't mistakes. I believe that that's a marketing gimmick. But when you make a mistake with a client or a colleague, I want to know, how do you handle it? Do you just fess up to it right away? That's typically what I do. I'm like, oops, I made a mistake. Hey, Jim, good morning. Thanks for joining. We're talking about mistakes today and how to handle those as a business owner. So, I have two questions is when you make a mistake with a client or a colleague as the business owner, the entrepreneur, how do you handle that? And my second question is, when you make this mistake, does that lessen your value, your credibility as a business professional? So I think it depends on, what type of mistake you make. And I just wanted to put that out there to my network this morning. And if you have a mistake that you could share, that you feel good about sharing, I'd love to learn about that. You could either do a video and pop it in on one of the platforms that we're watching, or just type up a brief synopsis of it. Because I really feel that when we share our stories, the good, the bad, and the ugly, that we all learn from them. So you guys, this week, I want you to think about a mistake that you made and how you can prevent that from happening in the future. I'm going to use my Google Calendar more efficiently. So I'm going to send the invitation to the other person to make sure I have the right time zone. Jim said, you have to own it. No, as long as we learn from our mistakes, I think we can move forward. I agree with you 100%. I always say that a mistake is a learning opportunity, right? It's an opportunity for us to learn how to do something better, how to not make that mistake again. But I just wondered, like, how do other people see us? My group was really forgiving. They're like, Mary, we're all human. And some people were like, yeah, time zones get me too. But it's a lesson for me to really double check, even if I have something on my calendar, why didn't I send an email saying, can't wait to see you at 11:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time? That probably would have prevented that mistake from happening. So you guys, let's all learn from our mistakes this week. If we make them, let's just apologize for them and move forward. I don't believe on, even though I'm doing this session right now, this little Monday motivation, I don't believe that we should harp on them, right? I just kind of want to share with you guys so you can learn from my mistake. That if you're having a guest on, you should be sending a calendar invite and making sure that everyone's on the same page. Okay, you guys, I've got to run. This is Mary Thane Brent with a LinkedIn Bakery, serving up bite-sized tips so you don't get overwhelmed. There is no live show this Wednesday, but you can join me next Wednesday, where I have the amazing Jessica Potts coming on, talking about building your brand and your business and making sure that it's not going to fail. She's also a branding expert, marketing guru. I can't wait to have her on the show. We decided that if she lived here in San Diego, we'd be besties and hanging out, drinking wine and coffee. Okay, Jim, you have a great day. I look forward to seeing some more content from you too, Jim. Okay, take care. Ciao. If I could find the finish button.